Afternoon, guys. We'll start with a broadcast section that's got no embargo, followed by an embargoed section. No live tweeting during the broadcast section, please. We'll start with team news from Sky and then ask for a maximum of 2 questions per person to get through as many as we can. Paul.
Thanks, Anthony. Hi, Antonio.
Hi.
Antonio, have you any players returning for this game against Manchester United and any players missing?
Tomorrow we have another training session and we'll see. Yeah, but it will be very difficult to have some returning for the game against United. The injury about Richarlison. Yeah, and he's doing a scan, an MRI, and then we'll see how many times he needs to recover. But for sure, against the United is not available.
How fearful are you that Richarlison, more for the player, the individual, that he will miss the World Cup? Do you think he will miss the World Cup?
No, absolutely not. No, I can confirm this, that the player is not risking to don't play the World Cup. Absolutely.
Kulusevski, is he back?
Kulusevski is working, and we'll see. And we have to go day by day with him, and medical department are working a lot to try to recover him. But we don't know about the game against United.
Just a final one for me. Things have been going really well recently. 10 games, 23 points. A lot of talk of the best start to a league season since 1963 after those first 10 games, and with that comes a lot of talk about your contract situation. I just wondered, what would it take for you to want to extend your stay at this club? Is that something that's actively being talked about at the moment?
No, but I think my contract is not in this moment important. The most important thing to try to prepare the game very well for a period, and especially in the next 3 games, because we have to play against United away, against Newcastle, that yesterday played an amazing game in Old Trafford, and then we have a big appointment, a big match against Sporting Lisbon. I think that now we have to be focused. We have to have all our concentration on these 3 games, and then I repeat, and I have to speak with the club, and we speak with the club about the situation. We'll find the best solution for everybody.
Thanks, Paul. Alex?
Hi, Antonio. How are you? Tottenham's best ever start to a Premier League season after 10 games. What's made the difference this season?
But I think that compared last season, you can see more stability in this team, and in every game, and we go into the pitch, and with the will, with the desire that there is the possibility to get 3 points to win the game. Then it can happen in one game against like Arsenal, that you can lose the game. But in every game, I think my players feel the possibility to try to fight to get 3 points. I think that this has to be our target, and in every game to make difficult the life to our opponent. And it was a good start. It was a good start for us, but you know very well you have to continue in this way, and it's important to start, but the most important thing is the way to finish at the end of the season.
Wednesday will be the first time you come up against Erik Ten Hag. How highly do you rate him as a manager?
But honestly, I don't know him very well, because we have never played against, and he did very well with Ajax, and for sure he has taken a great job for United because United is one of the best team in the world, and he's trying to bring his idea into the pitch. I think also the club backed him in the transfer market, and like other manager, other coaches, he needs time and to work and to try to improve his team.
George?
Hi, Antonio.
Hi.
Just wanted to ask you about Lucas Moura. He's finally fit again. He come on Saturday. Is he kind of ready to start a match at the minute, or would you still need to build up his minutes?
But tomorrow, but Lucas Moura can be a possibility, and Gil can be a possibility. Perisic like striker is a possibility, and I have to another day of training session to make the best decision. We like to play with the 3-4-3 and with the 3 strikers, and if we can't change, I prefer to continue to play with the 3-4-3. Otherwise, we'll find another solution. But I think we have the possibility to continue to play with the 3-4-3.
And just with Richarlison, I know you're waiting for the scan, but you believe he will be able to play at the World Cup. How much of a relief will that be for him to know that his dream is not over? Because he was crying Saturday thinking that it was potentially over.
But his injury, and is an injury, but it's not so serious, and he has a problem in his calf, and but I think he needs a bit of time to recover, and then to be fit, and I hope to play other games with us before World Cup, but for sure. The player, the injury is not so serious, and I'm happy for the player because to play the World Cup is the dream for every single player, and for this reason I'm happy for him. Also because we are talking a player that when he go to play, he give you everything. Yeah.
Ali.
I know, Antonio. When Matt Doherty came off the pitch the other day, you kind of gave him a massive hug. You looked to be shouting in his ear something. I think you said afterwards that you'd seen the real Matt Doherty again. What changed then? What did you change or he change to get back to the player he was?
But about Matthew, he needed time. He needed time to recover well, and under physical aspect, and I think also under mentally aspect. Because last season Matthew started the season struggling a lot, and then when he started to play, he played very well, and he had an amazing season in my opinion. He took a lot of confidence in his potentiality, and when happened is for sure your feeling is good, and you feel yourself strong, okay? And then it happened that a serious injury. He struggled a lot to recover about this injury. During the training session, the player didn't feel the same confidence of the past, and in my opinion, for this reason, he needed more time to be fit, to be good, to have a good form. Now he came back, and I'm really pleased for him. It was really important also to go with the national team to play 2 games in a row with his national team. Then he played with against Brighton. He played a good game. The last game he played very, very well, and I'm really pleased for him because we are talking about a really good guy. and especially also a player that he needs to feel confidence in himself.
I was going to ask you, have you decided next month yet what you're going to do with the players who aren't going to the World Cup? I know you spoke before about maybe having some warm weather training or going away, or have you decided yet?
Yeah, but I gave my idea to the club, because for sure I think every team will go to have a bit of rest, and 10 days, 2 weeks, and every team, and then you have to try to make the best solution. I'd like to go in a place where the temperature is good, to stay there and to have a good training session, to wait the players to come back from the World Cup. But at the same time, you have to understand if the club can help me to do it, or we have to stay in London. Yeah, but for sure, I gave them my idea.
From the back, please.
Hi Antonio, one player who will or may play tomorrow is obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. I just want to get your opinion, because despite his performance this season, he hasn't actually scored at home in the Premier League this season. How highly do you rank him as a player? Do you feel he's the greatest of all time?
Yeah, I think I'm the last person to make this question, because last season he scored a hat-trick against us. And finger crossed, and we are talking about an amazing player, a top player. In my opinion, we are talking a player that continues to make the difference for the team that is playing. Yeah, and Cristiano with Messi, they made the story of football in the last 10 years, in the last 15 years, and I think every single word is not so much good to explain the greatest of this player. Yeah, I have great admiration for Cristiano, for his professionality, but I hope tomorrow to stay calm. Yeah, and not like last season. Yes, that he scored 3 goals. Yeah, we lost 3-2, but we lost against him, not against United last season. I remember very well, because we played a really good game, and he solved the situation alone.
So fingers crossed then.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go Jack and then finish with James, please.
Antonio,
Hey.
Kulusevski's scan on Friday, was that the same hamstring injury or a new injury?
No, the same injury. Yeah. I think medical department are working to recover him, but at the same time, sometimes there are situations that you have to go a bit slowly, and not to accelerate the process, because sometimes if you accelerate the process, and you risk only to worsen the situation. For this reason, we need to have patience. The player is important in this moment, in this period, to help us, because his feeling is too much important of the scan. And we hope to have him in the squad very, very soon, because you know very well Deki is an important player for us. Richie is another important player for us, and we need to play many games in a short period of time, and we need to have their squad available.
Everyone expects you to play the 3-5-2 with Bissouma against United, but from your earlier answer, it sounds like you are tempted to find a way to stick to the 3-4-3. Is that right?
Yeah, because I repeat, in my idea, we worked a lot with this system, with this formation. Lucas Moura now is recovering from his injury. Also, Gil is making big progress, and then I have Ivan Perisic that he can play like a striker. He did this in the past, and he can do it again on Wednesday.
James, last one, please.
Hi, Antonio. Just want to ask you about Christian Eriksen. Did you ever consider bringing him back here in the summer when his contract ran out?
But yeah, but I think about, you know, that I don't want to speak about player of other team, and for sure Christian is a player I enjoy to work with him. He's a player that I would like to train in him again, to have in my squad. But you know very well, transfer market is very difficult, and I think he made a big choice, no? A big choice to go to United, to sign for 3 years of contract, and for him, I wish the best for him, for his family. Yeah, apart the game against us, and then for the rest of the season, to be always the best on the pitch.
Was it close? Did you get close to getting
But now it's not important to tell a yes or not, you understand. But for sure, I think Christian was a player that every club tried to bring into the team. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. We'll end the broadcast section there. Move on to the embargoed section.
Finish?
No.
Okay.